This is News Hour on Ifako Radio. Good morning, I'm Olanireti Ololade. The major headlines. Former Senate President Saraki writes off PDP convention. AMCON officials and lawyers face contempt charges of contravention of court orders. Tinubu shifts 15% fuel import duty to Q1 2026. Reps ask WAEC to halt CBT policy till 2030. Sports. Nigeria Gabon 4-1. Eagles soar in World Cup playoffs final. Ronaldo sent off, faces World Cup suspension. News in detail. Former Senate President Saraki writes off PDP convention. Former Senate President Bukola Saraki has urged the People's Democratic Party to set up a national caretaker committee instead of organizing a controversial national convention that will compound the division in the party. He said the proposed caretaker committee should instantly embark on reconciliation and unite the platform. But chairman of PDP Board of Trustees, Adolphus Wabara, disagreed with Saraki, saying holding the convention would not worsen the situation with the party. Also yesterday, the administrator of the National Justice Institute, Justice Babatunde Adejumo, declared that there was nothing strange in courts of coordinate jurisdiction giving conflicting orders. Saraki, in a statement on his verified X handle, said going ahead with the planned convention would not be beneficial to the party and its members nationwide. AMCON officials and lawyers face contempt charges for contravention of court orders. Akinwumi, Ademola Bello-San, and Adedeji-San faced both contempt, debarment, and derobing petitions to legal and judicial authorities for disobeying court orders with impunity and bringing the judiciary into disrepute. General Hydrocarbons Limited, GHL, its directors and shareholders have commenced contempt proceedings against senior officials of Access Management Corporation of Nigeria for misleading the Federal High Court, Lagos, and Justice Akintayo Aluko and not disclosing a substantive injunction issued by a Justice A. Lewis Alagwa. Nigeria airplanes expressed deep concern over the growing number of charges imposed on airlines. He argued that the new fee was unnecessary and counterproductive to the health of the aviation industry. He said multiple taxes are forced many airlines to their knees, appealing to the government to support domestic airlines, just like developed nations do with their carriers. Reports on Thursday, the trio were flushed out of their apartments after members of the public raised concerns about suspicious late-night activities in the building. The DSI confirmed the arrest, stating that they occurred during a multi-agency raid targeting a cyber fraud ring in the area. The report quoted the DCA as saying, three Nigerian nationals nabbed in Kirinyaga multi-agency raid. The well-coordinated multi-agency raid in Waliko Estate within Mua town has blown the lead of a suspected cyber fraud ring operated by three Nigerian nationals. The suspects, who claimed to be running an online business, were said to be living in Kenya illegally and lacked valid work permits. Why I went to disputed Abuja land by Wiki. Federal Capital Territory Minister Nyesom Wike has shed light on why he went to a disputed land in the Gaduwa district of Abuja, where a development project was ongoing. His attempt to access the land owned by a former chief of naval staff, Vice Admiral Awal Gambo, led to a fiasco between him and a naval officer, Lieutenant A.M. Yerima. The minister told reporters before the FCC Executive Council meeting yesterday that he acted because officials of the ministry at the levels of directors were beaten up. How can I sit as a minister when government officials are being attacked and beaten up? Officials at the level of directors. And I'll just sit in my office doing what? He asked. As the meeting progressed, bulldozers allegedly deployed to halt work on the 2.5 acres disputed land were seen in a video being trucked out. Wike accused Vice Admiral Gambo of impunity and Navy Lieutenant Yerima of calling police officers who accompanied him to the scene of the altercation as bloody police. Sports. Nigeria Gabon 4-1. Eagles saw into World Cup playoffs final. Three extra time goals, including a brace from Victor Osimhen as well as another strike from Chidera Ejikwu, took Nigeria one step closer to 2026 World Cup after they beat Gabon 4-1 in the first semi-final of the African playoffs in Morocco on Thursday. Akko Adams had pulled the Super Eagles 1-0 up in the 78th minute of regular time, but they were pegged back with just a minute left on the clock through Marius Lemina's deflected shot. Ejike restored the lead in extra time with his first goal for Nigeria before Osimhen scored a brace to send the Eagles into Sunday's final. Robbed by a bonus throw with the Nigeria Football Federation 48 hours before the game, the Super Eagles didn't show any sign of weakness against the Panthers in the opening exchange. Nigeria will face DR Congo and Cameroon in the final of the playoffs on Sunday, with the winner advancing to the Intercontinental Playoffs in Mexico by March 2026, when two tickets to the World Cup in the USA, Canada, and Mexico will be up for grabs. Ronaldo sent off faces World Cup suspension. Cristiano Ronaldo could miss at the least could miss Cristiano Ronaldo could miss at least the opening game of the 2026 World Cup after receiving a red card for violent conduct during Portugal's 2-0 defeat to the Republic of Ireland on Thursday. As reported by ESPN on Thursday, the Al Nassr forward was shown a yellow card initially in the 61st minute for elbowing Ireland defender Dara O'Shea. Still after a review via VAR, the referee upgraded the decision to a red card. It was Ronaldo's first red card for Portugal in his 226th international appearance, setting a record in men's football, though he has been sent off 13 times at club level. Following FIFA disciplinary rules, Ronaldo faces a mandatory one-match ban in competitive fixtures. The regulation states that violent conduct will result in a ban of at least 3 matches for an appropriate result of time for assault, including elbowing. The ban would apply to competitive games and cannot be served in pre-tournament friendlies. Recap of the major headlines. Former Senate President Saraki writes off PDP convention. AMCON officials and lawyers face contempt charges for contravention of court orders. Tinubu shift 15% fuel import duty to Q1 2026. Reps ask WAEC to halt CBT policy till 2030. Sports. Nigeria Gabon 4-1. Eagles soar into World Cup playoffs final. Ronaldo sent off faces World Cup suspension. Follow us on all our social media handles: Facebook at Ifako Radio, YouTube at Ifako Radio, WhatsApp at Ifako Radio, X at Ifako Radio, Instagram at Ifako_radio. For news reports, contact us at ifakoradio@gmail.com or call or WhatsApp 09122227433. Special thanks to the news producer Olanireti. Thanks for watching. I'm Olanireti Ololade. Have a wonderful weekend. God bless Ifako.
Looking for reliable brand for import and export, logistics and cargo services, ticket booking, or general merchandising? At Divine and Grace Enterprises, they specialize in seamless global trade, efficient cargo handling, top-notch travel support, and trusted merchant services. Whether it's getting your goods across borders, booking a flight, or managing cargo with precision, they deliver with speed, reliability, and care. You can visit them at Nako Export Warehouse, International Airport, Ikeja, Lagos State. You can contact them on 0803-406-1483, 0817-287-4375, or email it divineandgraceenterprises@gmail.com. Divine and Grace Enterprise, your reliable brand for logistics and merchandise.